The trials and tribulations of a girl with ADHD. I I went to go get my fabric glue because I remembered that it was on the couch. And why was it on the couch? Because I broke one of my cardinal rules. My cardinal rules of don't start another journal when you're already working on another journal. Yep, I did it. I was gonna give you a sneak peek, but guess what? Can't find it. Lost a journal. So that happened. All right, moving on. Okay, I don't think this needs to be this wide, does it? So if I just came to this oh, this is gonna work good because why is this gonna work good? Because I want to ink this at the bottom on the inside. I want it to be very inky. So the reason this is a good thing is because I'm going to be gluing this spine to fabric. That's good. This is too wide. It's either too narrow or too wide. It'd be great if it was one big piece and it went and straddled the whole thing, but it's not going to do it. And I'm pretty sure all I have is this one lovely strip. So it's either too wide or too narrow. But I know it's not perfect. Okay, so how big do I want this? I want it to be from here, that much, and then this much. And we're gonna tear it. Yep, we're gonna do it. It's very satisfying. Hopefully it tore evenly. It didn't. That's okay. We have enough. Good gravy. I assumed it was cut straight, which I shan't have. That's okay. Now what am I gonna do? Well, maybe I can use this piece for the nope. Is this one tall enough? Oh, I don't even have enough to do this, do I? Because I cut all these strips. Hold on. Moving on. Found a new piece of fabric. Okay, so this lovely fabric and the batik actually are from the same person. I met a new friend and she is a quilter. She goes to this fancy quilting store and they have fabrics like this. Isn't this amazing? Let me show you another one. Wait, hold on. No, that's not it. Where'd it go? Okay. My brain needs to focus today. Just focus. Cut your fabric out and move on. Also, can I cut it straight? That's the question. This is a cute piece. We're just gonna trim it there. Okay, now we know that one's straight. Then we want it to be about this wide. Yay, wide. Verification purposes. Okay, that to here. Yep. Oh. Ugh. Now I need another one just like that. Let's do two at once. It'll be great. And then maybe I can use this fabric as like an accent in the journal. Ugh. I think this goes really well with this Van Gogh theme, actually. Okay, batik, you can move on out of here. We'll save you for another lovely project because you're beautiful. And I love you. Or tabs. Actually, I saved some of that to do tabs in this journal. Come back, come back. Yes. You know why? Because this one has a little bit of green in it. I had some caffeine this morning, if you can't tell. Oy, oy, oy. Oy, oy, oy. Okay. Gluing it. So we're going halfway mark. Dun, dun, dun. Fabric glue works a little better when it's clumpy and not smoothed out. As I smooth it out. Yep. I like this pink. Okay, we'll do half here. Smash her down. Beautiful. Beautiful. Then we'll do it this way. And we'll glue this part and then leave a little gap for our gap that we're gonna have, a little string. So, you know how people like the frayed string look? It's really compulsive for me to trim all of the strings off of everything. I was like taught that from a young age. My mother was a seamstress. She is a seamstress, and I would trim for her, and also she just was always like, there's a string there, you better get that. So it was sort of like this obsessive process. And yeah, I kind of want to do it this way. What? I know, it doesn't make any sense, but who says I have to make sense? Nobody says that. Let's get that. That's gonna leave a gooey mark on my finger. Where are my... Ugh. Wait. Are these open? Sorry, my head. Sorry, you saw my head. Oh, I think. Can't really tell. That one back in there. Not ready for you. Sorry. I was a little excited. Okay. There, now I feel better. All right. Glue. What was I doing? Gluing. I thought I glued some of this already. Nope. Nope. Okay. Okay, I gotta get all my videos done because I'm gonna go visit my son this weekend. I'm going for a visit. Okay, there we go. Should I trim these off? Yeah, let's just get all this nonsense out of here. All of this nonsense. I think I just cut the spine a little. Yep, I did. Okay. Don't worry about it. It's a junk journal. You just ink it. It was meant to be like that. Yeah. That's how we do it in junk journal land. Okay, corners, gaps. Like that kind of a gap. Yeah. I'm really keen on this fabric glue. I'm really glad I bought it. It's at Hobby Lobby. And it was only $1.99. Did you know that? I think that's a good price for fabric glue. I do use a lot of it. Like, I mean, I glob a lot on when I have to glue stuff, but I've been very pleased with the results. Maybe we should try it on paper. I don't know. I have to make it pretty close to the distance on there. Make sure the height is right. I think it's a little high. Come on down. But it's fabric, so even if I did glue it a little high, it'd be okay. It has movement. What? Don't glue it to your desk. Oh my gosh. Can't take you anywhere. Okay. I'm ready. I'm real ready. I could glue this in there, but that's going to be the last thing I'm going to do on this today, because first off, I'm going to work on the spine, and then I'll go from there. So I know this is going to be crazy, but I'm going to cut it here, and then I'm going to cut it. I kind of measured it before. Let me re-measure. Make sure I did it okay. Okay. So just like to here. So it's a little extra. Extra. Oh, you know what I should do? I should just take off that lining. I don't need that. Yeah. I wonder if I could, no, I'm not gonna do this. Is pretty gold stitching on there. You see that? Yeah, we can see that actually with our camera. Sweet. Okay. I'm gonna trim this piece off. Like so. You can can use pinking shears too. You know, the reason people use pinking shears is so that fabric doesn't fray. But in junk journal land, we kind of like the fraying. So, you know, depends on what you're using it for, I guess. There. Now, is it too wide? No, it's pretty good actually. I think that's nice. It's not centered. Why isn't it centered? Okay, we're gonna have to make it centered. These pieces here, so I have to cut off like all of this. Oh, that's okay. We can use that somewhere. It's pretty. Maybe even in this journal. There we go. Stuff's got to be symmetrical. I know that. That's a fun piece. You know what? I could, you know, I was saying that journal's a little short. I could glue this right on the top of it and it would just make that a little longer if I had more of that. It's a possibility. It might happen still. This might be a thing. This looks really different in size, doesn't it? So usually, I'm going to trim this a bit. So usually when I do this, this curve will come down to meet that point. So I'm going to trim that off, trimity trim, and have this kind of come up like that. And then we'll even out the curve somehow. Yeah, this is to come. This arch has to match that arch. I would recommend using a, what you call it? A template, like of a circle, like of this, like a bottle or something like that. That's not how I do it. That would make sense. So now I just want to kind of look at, see how that is? It's not boxy. And I love that about it. I love it. So I'm going to trim up in here. Whoop. I don't want this here. I don't see anybody else in junk journal land doing that. I want them all to do it. It's a great idea. See, look at the bottom. See that? That's good stuff right there. It's beautiful. Got a little spot where we're coming. Oh, it doesn't matter. Let's just step it. It doesn't matter. You're not gonna see it. Okay. So we're just gonna be able to see like a really tiny tip of that. Should I glue it and then trim it? Yeah, that's best. That'll be best. I'm gonna need so much glue for this. Ooh, for this. There's been a lot of that lately, saying like you spell this like D-I-S in my vocabulary apparently lately. I hope I didn't go out too far. This should be good. Okay. I need this actually to be, hold on, you know, now that I think about it, I really need that to be lower than that tip, right? Because I need you to be able to see all that curviness. Curvy, curvy. Ugh. I'm getting thinner on this. I'm going shorter. I gotta go shorter. I got gold sequins flying all over the place. Oh, one just hit me in the nose. It really did just hit me in the nose. That's funny. I like this one for the top. Whoa, I put too much glue. That was way too wide. What? Well, that's all right. Of course it's all right. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, got my wet wipe. Whew. Just put the fabric down already. Okay, I'm doing it. That was way wider glue than I needed. Wow. Good job, Kelly. Nothing to see here. It's working? I don't know. Wipe that off. Woo! Dry it off? Yeah, do that too. Give me a little dryer. I got this chamois. Ooh. Chamois, chamois. Chamois, chamois, Cocoa Puff. Chamois, 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 Cocoa Puff. Oh, look at that. That blue, that paper came right off of there. Interesting. Okay, that looks good despite all of the shenanigans. Okay, now I want the cover. I want to make the cover. All right, first step. Put your glue cap on, lady. Sheesh. Ridiculous. Okay, now, what was I doing? This is my wonderful picture. Ew, it's a little big. It's still a little big. I think this is the side I want to take up, and I'm going to take up a pretty big chunk. And yes, I will use that scrap in this journal. Don't you doubt it. Don't even doubt it. Okay? You aren't going to. You had so much faith. I'm going to ink this. Yep. What? Yeah, I know. Crazy pants. And I'm using like walnut stain. Actually, you kind of need walnut stain when it's this bright of colors. Bright colors or dark colors. Book pages, that's a different story. Ooh, I like it. Okay, but not you first. We need our gauze first. Now the question is, do I put like a big giant piece down, or I just tuck some corner pieces under the edges? I'm leaning towards that. Here's a little piece. Here's a little piece. Three of those I think I need. Or a little here. We'll try that. See how it works. Put the cap on that. Put a lid on it. That one's good. Little at the side, maybe? Let's try this, see how this looks. You're not going to be able to see hardly any of this underneath. It's a little sad. It's a little sad to me. Whew, now I'm getting warm from all the talking. Too much talking. All right, what did I do? Oh my gosh, I threw it over here. I need some more. Like that? Will that work? I think it's okay. It's all right. So many hard decisions in life. Ugh. Try to see as much of that as I can. I'm going to trim this off a little. Let's do a little of that business. So I'm not really worried about the glue here because I'm still gluing something on top of it, and it's really going to hold most of it down anyway. Oh, okay. I just had one of those weird like flashbacks of my dream that I had last night. Lots of weird dreams lately. I know you're surprised, but okay, that looks good. That's actually much better than anticipated. All right, now we're gonna do fabric glue along here. Woo. We'll do a little art glitter glue. Oh, this is low. I need to get more in there. Ooh, in the middle. Just for funsies. Okay. This is our cover. We have to be serious about it to make sure it's good and glued. There we go. Now we're gonna squish it all down, hold it down, tell it you have to stay now. That's your new home. And then we can get, oh my gosh, I glued my label down to my table. I got a table repair I've got to fix there. Hold on. Like I need to do that now, but apparently I do. Yep, right there. Table repaired. That's how I repair my table. I think an almanac looks really nice there. What else did I have on here? I can't remember now. Some things. I did think maybe like dream on a little something. Oh, and this thing. I had a key on there too. That's pretty serious business. Gosh, I really love that fence, and I really love this piece. I just don't know, but I don't want to lose all of this either. So I'm not. I'm doing something different. Okay. No, that's not gonna work. Why did you take this off? I don't know. Just put it back for now. Okay. This, I need my Tim Holtz scissors. We're gonna edge this thing up. I just want this element on here. I do. Oh, tore it. Perfect. Exactly what I was going for. Now we're gonna ink it. I just feel like a little tearing. Not that tearing. This tearing, yeah, that's good. Make sure we get all in this tear. There. Okay, now, like down here, or I think it has to go this way, don't you? Over here though, maybe. Up in there, over here. I do not know. Okay, that I can't decide about yet. This, I need art glitter glue for. So I say dis and fur now instead of for. This I glue down. I'm gonna have to use like E6000. That might have to be, I could just attach it, dangle it. We'll see. Okay, this, if I do this and then I have the dream, how would I do that? I could do it like that. Or like this. No, I don't know about that. I like this, but it's not, something about it isn't working for me. It's not working. I'll use you somewhere, don't worry. This I want to use down here. Okay, we'll figure it out. Why does it take so long? I do not know. It's a very good question. Little tear. Yeah, I think the shape was wrong. It was like almost the same shape as this. And it was just kind of messing with my whatever, my something. Maybe a little of this. Let's try a little of that. Oh, that's my tab, not you. Hold on. Oh, or this. It's the map. Okay. Do that there. This and that. Okay, we're doing it. It's happening. This is why it takes so long. My gosh. Oh, part 3 is right around the corner. How to decorate a cover. Very slowly. I don't know why, but I like my videos to be fast. But then when I do this process, I like my creative process is just pokey. But then I feel the pressure of the video, so then I don't want to do it on video because I don't want to be pressured. I know, it's a conundrum. It's a conundrum. But I am happy so far with that. Maybe the key. Ooh, the key should go down there. I don't think I'm ready to glue yet, that part, but I do, when I do, I will use this. When I'm ready. Kind of like it against the blue a little bit. I don't know. I do like it up here better for some reason. Whatever. I don't know. And I did like that one piece, that little strip of something up at the top. Didn't you like that too? That was nice. I do like that. I also have some of this like yarn stuff, this blue yarn somewhere. I thought I saved it. Whatever, you didn't. You didn't do it. You were gonna do it, and then you didn't. And I was also thinking about doing that, but no. I do some gold. I hope that's not all my gold. Oh my gosh. This is one of those shares. Somebody was like, I don't know what to do with this at the... Oh, it looks so good on there, doesn't it? My gosh. I don't know what I'm gonna... Maybe this strip? Oh. Anyway, at the retreat, somebody brought this in the D-stash, and they were like, I don't know what to do with it. And I was like, oh my gosh, I love it. Even though I'm not even a fan usually of like gold and stuff, but after I saw this, I guess I am now. I guess I am. Okay, this is going here because I like it. I trimmed it already. Since I'm to this point, hold on. I wanted to cover this inside before I do that. Okay. Here, all of you are gonna have to wait. Steps, process. Yes. So really, I need to get this inside cover done, right? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna do paper. It's gonna be paper. What kind of paper? I just don't know. Ooh, I do know. Where is the cap? Forget it. Oh. Moving stuff around too much. Why do I have this big roll? Oh, the desk fairy didn't notice that big roll of paper. Oh. That's funny. Okay, I had those big sheets. Yes, these. I love these windows so much. Oh, I could do Vincent. You know, oh gosh, these are two-sided. How can I choose? This one's not. You're the one. You get to be the one. I could do it like this. Oh. Halvesies. Is that weird? Okay, so I decided to go with these pieces on here. And as I'm doing that, oh, that's a little tall-ish. I wanted to really ink up the edges of this, and I've done this in the past. I've used a wet wipe, and actually I spilt an ink pen once, and I wiped it up, and then I had some junk mail. This was on my kitchen table. I'm like talking with people, and I spilt an ink pen, so I wipe it up with, or it exploded, and I wipe it up with this wet wipe, and then I started wiping. I was like, oh, let me use some of this ink. This seems like a lot of ink. So I started wiping junk journal or junk mail envelopes like this. And then and this way you can, it's way faster than your dauber, way faster. So you get a lot of ink on there real fast. I know I even tried to like put this right on the edge there. I didn't try, I did it. Anyway, so that is actually a really good tip, just so you know. I'm gonna ink up these, glue them down, and then I'll show you where I'm at. All right, feeling really good about this journal. The cover is looking great. Sort of how it looks. I love the spine. In the inside, what I did was add this image. I know it was a really big image, but I cut it down to, you know, a little spot of it, and then I saved the remnants. Like this was the bottom portion of it somehow. Maybe this there. That's the bottom portion of it. So I can use that still. And I made this into a pocket. Added that dream thing that I really liked for this journal. This one I had trimmed off a piece of the front image, and that was left over, and then I ended up needing to trim off a little bit more of that edge, so I ended up with two pieces. So I just made this like a pocket like this, and then this piece is totally glued down. So that is my front and back cover, and now I'm ready to get this all glued and clamped. So I just glue this right in the center of my spine, on the inside of my spine, and I am going to use the fabric glue and go right down the center with a lot of glue, and then right down the side with a lot of glue. Now, the one problem comes in with the hinged is when you have these staggered edges, so the glue can get in between here. So it's probably best to not use as much glue in those areas. I know I've had that issue come up in the past, and likewise on the bottom. So what I want to do with this is take it and get it centered. Make sure we're really, really centered. That's not so centered. Now that is. Now this one's off to the left a little bit. So just check it again. All right. And then I press it down in the center like so. Kind of moved again. Don't need that. Okay. Get some crumbs out of the way. And like I said, press it down. And then bring up the front cover and back cover. And then I take this clip that I have. And the reason I like this clip is it's got these flat edges here. And that works really well for journals because it doesn't squish anything or leave any marks, which is what I really want it not to do. So that's what we have right now. That piece is a little curved over, but that's all right. And the spine just kind of gathers around there. Let me just reposition it while I still have the chance. Okay. And then I leave it standing up for, I think it's best, we always used to do this when I worked at a library. We would leave it for 24 hours just to make sure that it was really good and glued. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what I do like to do. Make sure it's really, really stuck. So, but very happy with it so far. Looking good. I'm very pleased with this journal. And so I'm just going to go ahead and leave it here with this video. And then the next video will be the flip through. So by that time I'll add any more embellishments that I need. I'll add my tabs to the edges of the paper. I also want to do a run through and add any paper clips, charms, and I like to add fabric embellishments to it too. So all of those things I still have yet to add to it. Those are all those, like, I call it like my last final layer, just to add, just all those things just kind of take it to the next level. Really, I really like it like that. Okay, well, that's it. That's all I have for now. We're just going to let this thing dry and rest, and we'll see you on the next video, which is going to be the flip through. And as always, thanks for coming along, and I'll talk to you later.